Ray had been nervous all day. She had been preparing to sing at the mini concert, her chance to shine in front of fans, but things were about to change. On the phone, Pifan reassured her. Ray, you don't need to sing. The mini concert has been switched to a small fan meeting. Just play some games with the fans and enjoy. Relief washed over Ray. She couldn't believe her luck. No singing, just fun. She let herself exhale slowly, feeling the tension in her shoulders ease for the first time that morning. Did Print really handle that all by herself? Ray asked, still a little skeptical, her mind wandering back to yesterday's chaos. Pifan chuckled softly. Yes, but Print wanted to tell you personally. She's a little mischievous, you know. Ray couldn't help but smile. That cheeky Print. Always stirring trouble, yet somehow looking out for her. She remembered how Print had dragged her into ridiculous dance practices, made her try funny expressions for the cameras, and then laughed at every mistake she made. It had been humiliating, yes, but also strangely comforting. Ray replayed the events in her mind. Yesterday's prank had left her both embarrassed and amused. She shook her head. Print is impossible. Yet, as much as she felt frustrated, there was a warmth there, like someone cared enough to bother with her so directly. Pifan reminded her gently. It's okay, Ray. Don't be mad at her. She didn't mean any harm. Despite her frustration, Ray realized that the prank showed how much Print cared. It was silly, yes, but also endearing. Ray let out a small laugh, thinking about her own singing practice and the laughter it had brought her. She imagined herself performing on stage, the bright lights warming her face, the fans cheering, and a smile slowly forming despite her nerves. Then came an unexpected knock at the door. A woman, older but impeccably dressed, stood outside. She had a commanding presence, yet there was something familiar in her expression, an air of authority, but also subtle grace. Pifan whispered, I don't know who she is. Maybe we should wait for Ray to finish first. Ray felt torn. Ignoring someone at the door seemed rude, but rushing could cause trouble. Taking a deep breath, she opened the door. Hello? Mother? She asked tentatively, her voice betraying both nervousness and curiosity. The woman's gaze was sharp, unwavering, as if weighing every word Ray might say. Why did you perform like that on the talk show? Don't you care about the family name? Ray's heart raced.
Family pressures, expectations, why is this so heavy?
She had never understood how much her performance could carry the weight of legacy. She looked down briefly, embarrassed, before meeting her mother's eyes again. The woman continued, her voice firm. Your grandfather has concerns, your father's reputation, and now, your career. Ray felt a twinge of disbelief. Is pursuing my dreams really a crime? She wanted to defend herself, to tell her mother that acting, singing, and performing were honest work, that they were her passion, her choice, but the words seemed caught in her throat. The woman softened slightly, though the authority in her tone remained. I support you because I see your determination.
But you must be the best. Never lose, especially to Panlerin.
Do you understand? Ray nodded, swallowing hard. The pressure was immense, yet a spark of determination lit within her. I'll prove myself. Not just for me, but for everyone who doubts me. She remembered the countless hours of practice, the nights spent perfecting her lines, the tiny victories that kept her going even when the world seemed against her. Later, alone in her room, Ray sat quietly. She thought about Print's prank, Pifan's kindness, and her mother's expectations. Life in the entertainment industry was far from simple. Every audition, every stage appearance, every fan encounter carried stakes she hadn't imagined before. But she also realized something important. Every challenge, every mockery, every rivalry was shaping her. Each small defeat was a step toward growth. Each victory was a reminder of what she was capable of. And even the setbacks, the pranks, the mistakes, the misunderstandings, they all added depth to her journey. At the fan meeting, Ray played games, laughed, and interacted with her fans. The pressure of singing was gone, replaced by genuine joy. She felt lighter, happier, and more confident. The day turned out to be more fun than she had imagined.
Prince prank? Maybe not so bad after all.
She noticed the smiles on the fans' faces, the way they cheered when she made them laugh,
And realized that these moments were just as important as any performance on stage. As she left the stage, Ray reflected silently. I can't let anyone else define me. I'll work hard, face challenges, and never stop learning.
winning or losing, I choose to keep moving forward. Her thoughts wandered to the future, to the people who doubted her, and to the ones who believed in her.
She imagined the next audition, the next fan meeting, the next talk show, each a chance to grow,
to shine, to make her mark. Ree's journey was just beginning.
Challenges, pranks, and family expectations would always come, but her determination would light the way.
She had learned that success wasn't about avoiding mistakes, it was about facing them, learning from them, and moving forward with courage. And as she closed her eyes for a brief moment of rest, she promised herself, I will never stop. I will never settle. I will be the best,
not because anyone demands it, but because I know I can be. Her story, her growth, her laughter, her setbacks, and her victories, all of it was just the beginning. The world of ambition, friendship, and resilience was waiting, and Ray was ready to embrace it fully.
She lingered in that quiet moment, letting the warmth of the day settle around her. The faint hum of the city outside her window reminded her that the world kept moving, with people chasing their own dreams, facing their own challenges.
She imagined each of them, some struggling, some laughing, some learning, and realized she was not alone in this journey.
The soft light of the evening filtered through her curtains, casting gentle shadows across her room. Ray breathed deeply, feeling the weight of expectations, yes,
but also the quiet strength that had carried her this far. Every misstep, every awkward moment, every laugh,
every tear had shaped her into someone who could face tomorrow without fear. She thought about her fans, who looked up to her not just for her talent,
but for her urge to keep trying, to keep smiling, even when things didn't go perfectly.
That thought made her chest swell with warmth. She could hear their cheers in her mind, see their happy faces, and feel a deep sense of responsibility and gratitude toward them.
Ray smiled softly, closing her eyes for a moment.
The day had been long, the lessons many, but she felt ready.
Ready to step forward, ready to grow, ready to embrace every challenge that lay ahead.
She promised herself once more, quietly but firmly, that she would honor her journey, her choices, and her dreams every single day. No matter what happens, I will keep moving forward. I will keep learning, laughing, and striving.
I am Ray, and this is my story.
Thank you for joining us today to follow her story.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe,
and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment of Ree's journey.
Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear what you think about her challenges, her victories, and her growth.